So I'm putting this video together because since season 13 in particular of the collection releases, we've seen a lot of people have concern over the AI aspect of what's being applied to the episodes as part of restoration. And I thought, especially with the season 21 release that just happened this week, I figured that I've seen enough posts on X and other places that I thought I would take some of the stuff I've seen and actually do a comparison between the DVD and the season 21 collection box set. Now, notice that the way that I'm doing this, I am blowing up the DVD quite a bit, and I do understand that. But the thing is, I want to be able to kind of see, kind of like face to face, what some of these concerns are. And so I am watching this along with you. I put these together, and we're going to be talking about these here right now. And so let's kind of get going here. I also want to say real fast that this isn't meant to try to change anyone's mind. I know I'm not going to change anyone's mind. If you think that the AI process is overly applied here, I'm probably not going to change your mind here. Just as full disclosure, I don't think it's that bad. I have some thoughts since I put these clips together. I have some new thoughts I will share with everybody. But honestly, when it comes to this, and I'm watching it, and I'm getting into the story, for me personally, I'm not noticing it. I'm not seeing what other people are seeing. Please don't get mad if I say this and you think that I'm having a go at you about this. I understand that we have different thresholds of what we find acceptable. So let's go ahead and get started. These are ones that I've seen on X and Facebook. And so I'm starting with The Awakening here. And what it was said is that the Doctor has regenerating hair. And when you get close to it, it's really interesting because what happens is that I do think there's an effect on both, on the episode itself when you get closer to when the zoom in of the Doctor's hair is, or it's not really a zoom in of his hair, it's a zoom in of the Doctor. You get my point. The thing is, though, the hair is it's more profound here on the Blu-ray. It's more detailed. I guess I don't consider that personally as a deterrent for getting this set. Personally, I think overall things look pretty good. Now, I also want to point out that I think some of this might be down, for me at least. I feel like that this is no longer as noisy as the DVDs were. The noise is almost completely eliminated, whether it's through AI or just the fact that we have better compression because we're doing Blu-ray. So for Awakening, I don't consider that to be a complete, I don't see the issue there as other people have. Once again, don't get mad because I have a different opinion. We're going to move on now to Frontios here. And so on X, and we're going to look at the picture afterwards. On X, there is a close-up of Davison from this scene. And basically, as you can see here, it's someone, says that he looks very waxy here, and it's horrible. And what was posted was, what I saw at least, was someone taking a phone and taking a picture of it. So this is the scene right here that we're talking about, that as you can see this as it happens. It's, I don't know. I've just ran it back for myself to take a look at. Honestly, it's not making me feel like that it's taking me out of it. But we're going to stop here for a second because I took a screen grab from my clips, and the far left here is the one that was posted from X. The other two are, the middle one is from the DVD, and the far right one is from the Blu-ray. I just want to say, it's obviously not exactly the same. I noticed that when I was putting this together. It's a second off. I don't think that should destroy this comparison I'm doing. But if you look at both we'll look at all three. I'm looking at in particular like the question mark on the collar there. Every one of them seems to have like some sort of like after image behind the question mark, or if it's some mark or something, and that's on all of them. That's on the DVD as well. Here's the thing, and this is once again just my opinion. This frame was, first of all, stopped live when someone was viewing it, and then they took a picture with a cell phone with it at the screen. And Peter Davison does not look like this in general, but it's just how he's acting at this moment in Frontios. I don't see this as like, oh my gosh, this is clearly AI going overboard. Once again, that's my opinion. I understand yours may be different. Let's go on to the second part. Another person had Frontios here. And one of the things here is that you have someone had talked about how everyone is cleaner looking in the background in the scene here. And I maybe marginally, not a whole lot in my opinion. But this is the part that is interesting. As she is being taken away by her father, you're going to notice, and I do see this. I actually do see this. And Tegan is going with the doctor. Tegan is being told by the doctor to go. As he walks away, his glasses do disappear. And that is something that I think I would never have noticed. Watching it because it's there's two sides of the argument here, right? One side is that it is so low definition for standard definition. He's going further away that whatever AI is being applied doesn't see it. And I'm fine with that. I understand that people are going to be looking at this and saying, but that's the point we're trying to make, that there shouldn't be any AI applied to this at all. And because it is, we lost his glasses in the shot. I understand this is where we're going to probably never agree on, because it's so far away, it's so quick, I wouldn't really notice it. I understand that some people, and maybe a lot of people, I don't know, find that to be a problem. I would say to BBC Studios, we have a clear example that maybe that is something you need to look at. And maybe if that's happening, maybe it's a step too far. Does that mean I will never watch the Blu-ray? Of course not. I think it looks phenomenal personally, but I do understand why people would have a problem with that. We move on to Resurrection of the Daleks. As the Daleks come in, one of the things that someone says here is simply when all the Daleks here are coming in, and this is the shot from the left, someone commented about the restoration that the idea here is to restore, not make things duller, or something to that effect. I've stopped here, as you can see. I don't see what the problem is. I truly do not see what the problem here is. This is almost exactly the frame that they used, and I do not understand why they're having a problem with this. I'm not having a go at you. If this was you, please don't think I'm having... That's why I'm not including names or anything. I'm not pointing people out. But I don't understand. This looks just fine to me. Moving it forward a little bit more, you see, all sorts of things. This looks the same, except less noise, but not Smeary. I don't think this is Smeary, okay? So you get people, and then I end up this shot with the shot of a hand close up that's going to blow up the Daleks here. And because this is the sort of thing that I think that we would really see, like, is this really smearing the image? And once again, take a look, folks. I don't think it is, but that's just me. We move on now. So I have Caves of Androzani here. And there's a lot of things that people have said about this, but here is something that I saw on one of the forums. Someone had talked about that the coloring of the office for Morgus is really, the term used was anemic. meaning I took that as like it's like stripped of color. They talked about the purple in particular. So I wanted to play this, and this is from part 2. Maybe he meant a different part or something, but if you look, the color grading here is exactly the same. And here you can see the purple in the background. I don't see anything wrong with that either. And that's it. And so if this gentleman who had posted it, and he didn't do it in a rude manner, that was his observation. If he in fact meant a different part of the story, I'd love to know, because maybe I just got that wrong, because that looks just fine to me personally. And then finally, we move on to Twin Dilemma, as it was posted after the Doctor sees Perry in her outfit, and he retaliates with a yuck. That's where you have someone posted that it doesn't look like Colin Baker at all, with this post in mid yuck, if you will. And everyone's like, well, that shows that AI has gone too far. So here's the clip. We're playing it, and he says, yuck. And it's from there, I want to show, I have the clip up. I took the image that was posted. So the far one on the left is from X, from the person who posted on X. And the middle one is from the DVD, and the one on the far right is the one I took from the collection's Blu-ray set. Once again, folks, I am not really sure what we're missing here, because to me the middle one actually looks the strangest one of all, personally for me. And I think that's because there's noise on it. And I've always believed, and someone correct me if I'm wrong here, that noise on the DVDs were often because they cram them with so much stuff, they had to reduce the bit rate. I'm not saying here that AI hasn't been applied, and I'm not also saying that maybe in some cases that they do need to look at some of this and take a look. But I can't imagine the people putting these together, they're looking at it all the way through. They're not going frame by frame and seeing if somebody's glasses are gone, which I think is an important deal, or whether or not they have as many teeth in their mouth as they normally do. And that part really kind of just, I don't understand that, but to each their own. But I just wanted to share this. This is my thoughts on it. I understand that everyone's going to have different opinions. Once again, I just wanted to put this out here. Yeah, my opinion's all over this, but I hope that you take a look at it and be like, oh, okay. Either, nope, that makes me still feel the same way, or in fact, that might put things in a little bit more context. I don't know. Hopefully it does. But folks, all I'm going to ask for is, if you're going to post stuff on social media showing how awful AI is on it, if you can maybe try not to do a phone at a screen, and also make sure that it isn't actually the same on the DVD. We saw that with Terror of the Zygons, with how one of the panels of the TARDIS police box, so not every word was visible. But also in Warriors of the Deep, I saw someone post something that he was trying to prove about AI being gone awry, but it was exactly the same on the DVD. And this isn't me trying to have a go at anybody. All I'm trying to do is present what I've seen so far, and you all can decide what you think of it as well. I appreciate you taking a watch on this today.